I think we should proceed to the nearest evacuation facility.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jason.
And I'm Kyle.
This is the Canon Brawl podcast, where every week we watch one movie from a particular fandom in its entirety, chronologically, whilst critiquing, ranking, recasting, and breaking down how closely it follows the canon of our favorite nerddoms. This season, we are watching and ranking every single video game movie ever made.
Hell yeah.
Well, Kyle, this week we're doing Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within from 2001.
Correct.
Yep.
July 11th.
July 11th.
3 weeks after Tomb Raider.
Oh, yeah, they did. They hit back to back.
Yep.
What is your history with this game and movie?
Okay, so I love Final Fantasy in the way that I love comic books. I love the idea of it. I have not read many comic books. I have not played too many Final Fantasy games. I've beaten 1, 7 Remake, and 13. I've played 8, 10, and 2. I want to play all of them because I do think they're good, but there are just too many.
All right. Have you seen the movie?
Well,
Before
no.
Before that, would that be a trip?
No, my interest in Final Fantasy started long after this movie came out.
Okay.
So I had already heard that it wasn't great. So.
All right. So for me, I have none. I am not a JRPG guy, so I just never really got into these, or the Kingdom Hearts or Chrono Trigger or Xenogears. I don't know, all those things.
Those are all JRPGs.
I am aware of them.
Yeah.
I used to work at a GameStop back in the day.
You did.
I was very aware of them, but a lot of them are like turn-based stuff, and it's very over the top. Not that I don't like a lot of over-the-top stuff, and I'm not over-the-top myself.
Yeah.
But it's just not my brand of over-the-top. So
I actually
don't really have much.
Agree there. Turn-based is not my shit. 7 Remake is not turn-based. 13 is not turn-based. Well, people might debate that. That's kind of wishy-washy.
Yeah.
7 Remake's fucking amazing. I don't like JRPGs either. Valkyria Chronicles is one of my favorite games I've ever played because it plays more like an RTS.
I do like RTS.
Yeah. Valkyria Chronicles is dope.
Yeah.
It's like a retelling of World War I.
Oh, that's cool.
It's sick. And it's like watercolor. It's awesome. Anyway.
Okay. And the movie, I didn't think I had seen this.
Uh-oh.
And I got about 15 minutes in and realized that at the movie theater that I worked at, I went to go see this over the summer because there was a girl that I had a crush on. I was out of movies to watch, and that was the only thing left. And I was like, fuck, well, I guess I'll go see this thing. And I got 15 minutes in and was like, this is boring. So I just went out there and leaned on the counter and...
You left?
Yeah, I just sat out in the lobby and like talked to everybody that I knew.
Fair enough.
But yeah, that's the extent of what I knew before I watched this 2.5 times.
Yeah.
For this.
That movie theater is where we met, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
So...
Way back in the day.
Way back.
All right. So, some general information for you here. You can stream this on Tubi with ads. So many fucking ads. I have watched, you guys have heard me. Hopefully you've been here for all these episodes. I've watched a few of these on Tubi because heaven forbid I go pay money for some of these movies.
Yeah. That's what I did.
And normally I'm like, oh, ads, whatever. TikTok, whatever. I get through them. This was ridiculous. There were so many. I don't know why. Maybe I just noticed it. Maybe they've upped it. I don't know. But there were so many ads on this. So if I sent you down that trap, I apologize, everybody. That was like crazy.
And then we get a Tide commercial.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's just, I'm gonna
during the plot.
I should have done that. Actually, for me, that's the type of bit that I would have done.
Yeah.
As we talked about, it came out in July 2001. This was directed by Hironobu Sakaguchi and Motonori Sakakibara.
Mm-hmm.
And on the written, it also Carl Reinert and Jeff Venter.
Al Reinert,
sorry. I don't have a whole lot for you on them.
Do you know who Hironobu Sakaguchi is even?
I think he is the Final Fantasy guy, right?
He created Final Fantasy.
Okay. I just like Wing Commander had their. I thought that's what he was, but I wasn't sure.
Yep, fascinating.
Because there's certain ones I know, like I know Kojima. I know like there's the certain ones that you hear all the time. Ed Boon, like there's the guys that are like they're known for their franchise.
Yes,
that's just not a franchise that I play much. But when I hear that name, I'm like I know that from somewhere.
Yeah,
yeah. Box office. This had a budget of $137 million.
Absolutely insane.
So more budget than Tomb Raider we had last week. That was a crazy blowout.
Yeah.
This made $85 million on that. It was rough. It made $32 million domestic and $53 million international. So,
ouch.
Yeah, it was rough for him. Some interesting facts to go with this. This was the first full CGI movie with full photorealistic characters. So that's why it was so expensive. This was a trailblazing sort of thing, or was supposed to be anyway. I would still say it was trailblazing.
Yeah.
They took the slings and arrows for everybody else. It took 4 years to make, and technology advanced to the point where some sequences had to be completely re-rendered because everything had upgraded so much since they started.
Yeah, and rendering took like an hour or more per frame.
Oh my God. So it's horrendous.
When we finished some of these episodes that are like 2 hours long, it probably takes me 30 seconds to render the audio. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine?
That's horrendous. Pioneering mocap work by Remington Scott led to him being hired to create Gollum for Lord of the Rings.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
That's pretty dope. This movie caused a scare of digital actresses, similar to what we were seeing with AI today. People were very worried that this was going to be the future of filmmaking and everyone was going to get relegated out.
Yeah. I heard Matt Dillon stormed out of an audition for it.
That is my very next thing.
I was wondering if you're going to get to
Yep, Matt Dillon was originally set to play Gray, and after seeing the renders, he stormed out and said they were trying to put actors out of business.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tom Hanks actually said something about this exact movie, too.
Yeah.
Something similar.
I read that quote somewhere. I didn't put it in here, but yeah, I saw that too. This was Steve Buscemi's first VO role.
Interesting.
But he has done a million since.
Yeah, yes.
He did both the Monsters, Inc. movies. The list I read had legit like 15 like big VO like.
Yeah, he's prolific over there.
He's become quite the voice actor.
Yeah.
And he's got a perfect voice for it.
It does.
And finally, this led to the closure of Square Pictures.
Whoops.
Yep. The games had done so well that they opened their movie studio, which makes sense for them because the one thing I do know about Final Fantasy is very cinematic. They're very big on their cutscenes and their lore and stuff like that.
They are now.
Oh, okay. Were they not before?
Yeah. So do you have any other notes on the movie?
Nope. That's
I have
it.
some history. Hironobu Sakaguchi created Final Fantasy and worked on the first 7. And when he couldn't get the cutscenes for 7 to look the way he wanted, he was like, I need to make a movie. This PlayStation stuff is not telling the story I want to tell.
Oh, wow.
So he was like, I need to go make a movie. And he had saved this company from bankruptcy more than once.
Yeah.
It's called Final Fantasy because they thought it was going to be their last game they ever made.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. I had no idea.
They were on the brink of bankruptcy, and then they made 2 and 3 and 4 and
on and on and on.
and on and on and on. But this movie failed so spectacularly that he left Square. He never worked on another game for them.
Oh, man.
The place that he went, he made a lot of other JRPGs, like Blue Dragon and stuff that it's not legendary. But yeah.
Huh. Man, did they ask him to leave because of that? Or did
Kind of,
Okay.
yes.
With more of a, like, let's agree to resign or
Yes.
whatever?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
He was pretty despondent and depressed anyway.
I would be too if I
Yeah.
had. Because it makes sense that it would be that thing, but like.
Well, he saved them from bankruptcy, and then he almost causes another one.
But
It's so rough.
you've got to imagine people going to a Final Fantasy movie wanted to see Cloud.
At least magic.
You wanted to see some Final Fantasy stuff.
Final Fantasy shit.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is not what we got. Without any further ado, are you ready for the plot?
I am ready.
Let's go. The sun comes out from behind an enormous moon. The ground begins to rumble, and our presumed protagonist wakes up. She wakes up in a spaceship, and she tells us it's been 34 years since survivors have fled to various barrier cities. This is a recurring dream, and she thinks that it's the key to saving Earth. So she sees, in the first one, she just sees something start to crash toward the planet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she does that step, and the ripple comes out from her foot where it's the camera's down below her. That's a famous shot.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know if I get specific, guys. I assume you've either watched this or you don't care enough to watch it before I ruin everything for you. So this dream sequence comes back a few times and a little bit more is revealed. If I don't specifically explain everything, just know that it keeps getting closer to these space entities overrunning her.
Yeah.
And then being destroyed by an enormous something.
Yeah.
Meteor or whatever.
Whatever it is.
I don't remember. So we see their ship entering Earth's atmosphere. She touches down in a city that's been decimated by whatever happened. It's a ghost town. She's using her instruments to search for something, firing flares into the air that trickle down and some sort of sparks that show the location of the beings that would be invisible to the naked eye. This took me a minute to kind of figure out what we're doing here.
Yeah, me too.
I know that's the point, is that it's supposed to be like we're all learning this together in this world, which I think to some degree is successful. It's just, again, I feel like the name Final Fantasy brings you into this expecting different than what you're getting.
Yeah, she fires that stuff into the air and then all the creatures start moving. I feel like they're upset because she did that.
Yeah, it does feel, it feels like she is agitating.
Yeah.
Some of the beings start stirring.
Yeah, they were invisible.
Yeah, they were invisible, and now they're visible, and they look like they're going to do her harm. She's backed against a wall, and another ship is inbound. The ship poops out 3 or 4 flubbers with dudes inside of them.
Yep.
There's soldiers shooting the entities that are identified as phantoms. They tell the protagonist they have to go, but she has to find a life form that she can see on her instruments.
Voiced by Ming-Na Wen, by the way.
Yeah.
It's Chun-Li.
It is Chun-Li.
That's cool.
That was pretty cool.
And Mulan, if you didn't listen to Street
Yep.
Fighter episode.
The speaking voice. The
Yes.
singing voice of Mulan is, I actually know this because my aunt loves her, Lea Salonga.
Oh, wow. I haven't heard that name.
Did like Madame Butterfly on Broadway or something like
Yeah,
that.
she
I don't know.
did.
She's like, big in
Yeah,
that.
she fucking did.
They protected her as she recklessly finds a single plant. Wally did this better, but
Yeah.
they become surrounded by phantoms but escape to the evac ship. Soldiers are pissed at her for risking their lives. She says it's worth all of their lives.
Jesus.
What a dick.
That's a wild opening line.
Dude, it's such a wild opening line for someone that we're supposed to like.
Yes.
And she's like, no, it's more important than all of you. I'm like, if you fucking died, it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
Alec Baldwin's character is trying to give her an out.
Yeah.
He's like, if you'd have just asked us, we would have done this. We understand. And she's just like, no,
Yeah.
my way's better.
Yeah.
The way that was about to get me cut into ribbons, have my
Yeah.
soul ripped out from my body. That would have been the better way.
The faces look good, man, for 2001 CG.
No, this does look really good, and
Not
it
great,
holds
but
up. Yeah, like
yeah.
it would look better now.
Yeah.
But if you telling me that that's 2001 is impressive.
That blows my mind.
Yeah.
I would have guessed 2014 probably.
Yeah, easily. The main soldier, Gray, we find out his name's Gray, starts berating her and says she hasn't changed. We realize that they know them from before. He takes off his helmet to reveal Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
He looks just like Ben Affleck.
Does.
Or maybe it was supposed to look like Matt Dillon.
Oh,
But
maybe.
it just got altered a little bit. I don't know, but
That's interesting.
but it very much looked like young Ben Affleck to me.
Yeah.
Back on the main ship, they all have to get scanned to make sure that they weren't infected by the phantoms. The protagonist says that she has clearance to skip this process, and Gray tells her she has to.
Man, that dome city they're flying over in this scene looks cool as fuck.
It does look cool.
I like it.
That was a really cool touch.
Did you know how they did the backgrounds?
I don't.
They're fucking hand painted.
For real.
Yeah. Every single background in this movie is hand painted. Like original Resident Evil type shit.
No wonder their budget was so huge. They
Right?
just had everybody doing things one by one and by...
Yeah.
It's wild. But yeah, she refuses to get scanned, which also, I mean, we find out later, but right now it makes her even more unlikable. That
Yeah,
she's just
it
like, I'm
does.
just going to use my station. I can just go around, right? Like, you guys are cool. Like,
Yeah, right.
like she's just trying to skip the line at a buffet or some shit. The first 3 pop clean, but Gray's infected, and they must treat him immediately.
Oh, fuck.
As soon as he finds out that he goes weak. Like, as soon as
I know.
he's totally fine and like big, strong Ben Affleck guy, and then they were like, "There's a ghost in you," and he's like,
He's like, "Help me!"
It's so funny.
Yeah, it is.
It's like when a guy finds out he's got a spider on him or something. He goes for like, "That's okay, I'll get it, babe." But there's like, it's on your shoulder. Ah, oh my god!
Yeah,
Get it off!
exactly.
They use a bio-ethereal laser to destroy the parasite. Infection, ghost, ringworm. I don't fucking know what this is at the moment. We'll get there. It runs away from the laser, and we start to see his spirit within, start to float out. His spirit within starts to become the spirit without. And luckily, Dr. Protagonist Lady, Aki, gets it with 1 second to spare.
Yeah.
Which is a little convenient.
Manufactured drama bullshit.
Yep. The captain allows her to skip being scanned. I had in big bold letters, why, what the fuck is the point? But we'll find that out soon. So I withdraw my objection to this plot point because it does come back later.
Yeah.
Cut to the lab, and Dr. Sid asks for the 5 spirits they found. She says the S word. They somehow interact with living beings or the same energy that's found in everything. We also find out her name is Aki. She reads this exposition diary to tell us that each body has a spirit given by Gaia.
That's the S word, by the way.
Yeah, spirit. Sorry, not shit. Sorry.
And they're apparently not supposed to say that.
Yeah, if you say spirit, they freak out. Because it sounds crazy. So she tells us that after the body dies, the mature spirit returns to Gaia with all that experience or whatever. Life lessons learned. I don't know. The friends we made along the way. I don't know.
Yeah.
He takes the diary he had for 43 years and burns it in front of her. And it's like, don't keep notes. Keep it in your head. Because people have been killed or jailed for the theories. That's not how fucking scientists work.
No.
This is, if they are trying to prove the fucking existence of like metaphysical beings.
God, pretty much.
Yeah, scientifically.
Yeah.
Throwing away all of your notes.
Yeah.
And just trying to like riff it off the dome is not going to make you seem more credible.
No.
I get the sentiment they're going for, but it sounds so ridiculous to be like, you're on spaceships. You guys have the mathematics and the science of all mathematics and sciences. I feel like having your little notebook is fine.
Yeah. Agreed.
Forget everything you know. So Sid tells her to stay away from Gray because on top of being a world-class scientist, he's also a championship cock blocker.
There's a cool line there, man. He tells her they're still young. He remembers what it's like to be young. And she says, there's a war going on. No one's young anymore.
That is a pretty cold line.
I like that.
I did like that. She has the dream again. I think this is the dream where it's the two sides rushing at each other with her in the middle. I think that's this dream sequence.
Probably.
And then it cuts out. We move to a council meeting that does not follow Robert's rule of order at all. It stresses me out, however they're conducting this fucking meeting.
Yeah.
As someone who has to go to a lot of meetings, no, thank you.
Not doing it for you.
No. And then General Dickhead, played by James Woods, an actual dickhead.
With slicked back black hair and a black trench coat.
Yep, slicked back black hair and a black trench coat. Has a big laser he wants to fire at a meteor that it's got ghosties in it.
Yeah, he's probably a good guy, if I had to guess.
Yeah. Dr. Sid stands up and tells us that the ghosties have been in the meteor since it hit 34 years ago, and every time they use physical force, it's useless. The ghosties dig deeper into the earth. They want to fire this thing called the Zeus laser.
Yep.
Essentially a big Death Star, sort of like, well, I guess not, because it's not meant to kill the Earth, but it's going to kill the Earth. It's going to wind up being the Death Star. And so Dr. Sid's trying to talk them out of that. Sid breaks out his Gaia theory. Everybody scoffs and says there's no proven data, which General Dickhead is right there.
Yep.
And especially with the fucking notebook gone, there is no evidence. There is a frequency signal that Sid and Aki are working on that would kill all the ghosties. When the council goes to shut him down, Aki stands up and shows that she has a ghostie in her chest plate thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Is that an accurate depiction of that? I feel like it's a little reductive, but I don't have anything better.
No.
She got a ghosty in her chest.
I get it, but I've seen the movie.
Yeah. Aki goes to scan for the seventh spirit whilst arguing with Gray. We see Steve Buscemi unhooking wires and sabotaging the lift to give them some alone time.
Yeah.
He is not a cock blocker.
Nope.
Good
Wingman.
for him. He's assisting the cock.
I think they call that a wingman.
John Cockton.
Oh, nice.
The two aggressively apologize for how they've acted in the past. She goes on to explain that she is the first spirit, and she found one in a tree, a fish, a sparrow, a duck-billed platypus, a flamingo. I don't know. I stopped fucking listening. I don't know. She found a bunch of spirits in weird places.
In nature. That's important.
In nature. Sorry. No artificial ghosties here. It's vegan ghosties. Oh, man. Shitting on you when you fact check me is so much fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you're having a great time.
It's fun because he has to do it.
Yeah, my whole fucking job.
It's his job. Anyway. Sorry, bro.
Thank you.
We find out that one spirit she skipped was a little girl dying in an emergency room in space. She tried to cheer the girl up, but she was already at peace with what was going to happen, which that for something that I thought was a very goofy piece of exposition, I think they stuck the landing at the end there. I think that story with the girl ended up being pretty cool.
Touching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And adds a little bit of depth to Aki, who definitely needs some right now.
Yeah.
They lament that she may not live much longer, and they go on to kiss, but the elevator's fixed, and they have seriously underestimated how long it would take for them to apologize, make up, and ride the wild baloney pony here.
Right.
This isn't Mallrats. It takes a little longer in an elevator.
Yeah.
So I'm told. The Major and General Dickhead tell Gray and his men the deep eyes are to escort him and keep an eye on Aki. As Gray leaves, General Dickhead tells the Major to send a group to keep an eye on Gray.
Who he just told to keep an eye on Aki. So sending people to keep an eye on them. People to keep an eye on them.
Yep. Right. Yeah. He sends in men to keep an eye on the Major. We're keeping an eye on the Major. We're keeping an eye on the lady. Keeping an eye on... It's keeping an eye inception.
Yeah.
Wall. She has another dream where the two armies of weird looking, hard to describe alien races are about to battle each other. Oh, this is where they go rushing forward and circle around her. I guess we've had another. With that last one was a lesser interstitial one.
Yeah, this one, the one where she crosses her arms and falls backwards.
Yep.
That's an iconic shot too.
Yep.
That's the other iconic shot.
For sure. The wind starts blowing through her hair inexplicably, and she grabs a ghosty heart and falls down. Or grabs her ghosty heart and falls down. I forget she has a ghosty heart here.
Yeah.
She thinks the dreams are messages and the ghosties are taking over. The gang heads to the desert wasteland with a dragon, spider, and crustacean ghosty.
Yeah, and their helmets are half helmets now because they can breathe on this planet. They look way less cool.
It does. It looks really weird.
Yeah,
I know it's so they can like emote.
Yeah.
But like you don't need that because you're already like it's impressive. You're already doing the like CGI thing. You don't actually need to. If you're doing, like, I get why they wanted Green Goblin's mask to emote for Spider-Man.
Yeah,
but for this, it's like you're already doing the thing. I don't think we need to give them a weird like. It looks like they're trying to like their head's misshapen and they're trying to fix it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's an odd choice. So they come across old dead bodies of soldiers where a battle happened long ago. Ryan says that his dad's out there somewhere, which I thought that was a cool line. There's good stuff in here.
Yeah.
There's good stuff in here.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about all that stuff later. But there's a hawk somehow alive, but it's not a spirit, but a canister and a dead guy's backpack is.
Man.
Okay. It was weird to me.
It is.
I guess it's just to like subvert our idea of what we thought these ghosties were supposed to be. So now we know that it can be
fucking anything.
A thermos or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know. The battle with the monsters looked like shit.
Dude.
Most of this I do think is very groundbreaking. I think it looks really good. These having them this weird orange translucent
Why?
It looks fine, I guess, when you're in the dark, like in the cityscape at the beginning or in the ships.
Yeah, but not out in the orange area.
Out in the desert orange area with the sun out, it looks so fucking bad.
if they had rendered their skin and everything and you could see them, it would probably look worse.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheap trick, I guess.
Aki gets all weird in the middle of this and falls over clutching her chest.
Her pearls.
Yeah, clutching her pearls. How dare you? And so they get on the ship to flee. They want to get her to a hospital, but General Dickhead's men wants to take her into custody. And they're relieving Gray of his command. So they're starting to try to make their move now to try to unseat Deep Eyes and have him run every little aspect of everything.
Right.
Aki has another dream where this weird proboscis tentacle alien gets incinerated by a large explosion. This violently awakes Aki, and it startles the soldier that's got a gun trained on her, and he shoots her. Gray's men and General Dickhead's men scuffle. One soldier stands up with a gun, but magically a ghostie steals his soul.
And only his.
And only his.
It comes through the entire ship.
Through the whole ship. This happens a few times.
Yeah.
Where this big, crazy monster comes swinging shit through, but it only gets one person's pinpoint.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
General Dickhead is going to use the incident to confiscate all the Phantom Wave research and equipment. Back with Dr. Sid, Aki's device in her chest has been hit by a bullet, and they must repair it. Sid tells Gray he's a sympathetic spirit and needs to stay with Aki. That was kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Gray accompanies Aki in her dream. Sure. While General Dickhead finds her recorded dreams and will use them to get the council to authorize the firing of the Zeus laser.
And then he crushes a leaf in his hand. He's so bad, guy.
He's such a bad, yeah. Like, I want to show you that I hate nature. Don't bring a flamingo ghosty by me. I'll take its soul.
So stupid.
It's so dumb. It's so mustache twisty.
Yes,
for
exactly.
no reason. So she shows Gray the dream where they all blow up, and when they wake up, Sid says that she's okay for now, but they will need the 8th soul to cure her. Why do we know there are exactly 8 souls? Was there any bit of exposition I missed that explains why there's 8 souls?
Yeah, it's a video game.
Okay, fair enough.
There's 8 fucking everything.
There's 8 of everything. And then she says she knows what the phantoms are now. And with that revelation, we're going to take a break for Test Your Might.
Test your might.
Test Your Might is a segment we do on every episode where we ask each other trivia questions, 3 each in ascending difficulty. I ask him movie questions. He's the movie guy. He asks me video game questions. I'm the game guy. Who went first last time? I believe you did.
I went first, so it's you. Yep.
All right. I don't know if these questions are any good, so we're about to find out. Maybe you can get some right this time.
I hope, man. Don't hold your breath.
James Woods, who voiced General Hine, turned in an iconic performance in the John Carpenter masterpiece Vampires.
Yeah, he did.
But that means that in this movie, he is second place in terms of starring in John Carpenter movies. Who's the other actor and what are the films?
Oh, shit.
There are 2 films.
That is a great question. Keith David.
That's correct. What are the films?
It is They Live and The Thing.
That's correct.
Yep.
Good job.
Thank you.
He was a council member who we've passed at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
He didn't take it out for air.
Yeah.
All right. Your wood question.
Nice.
What is the name of Cloud's giant beginning sword in Final Fantasy VII?
You mean the one hanging on my wall?
The one hanging on your wall.
The Buster Sword.
The Buster Sword.
Motherfucking Buster Sword.
An easy question that was actually easy.
Yeah. What a novel concept for us. Professional level question.
Okay.
This one is kind of hard to word. I'm going to try my best, and if you need help, I'll reword it.
Okay, baby.
What famous Marvel character's 2000s version has ties to both Perry Gilpin and Matt McKenzie, both of whom are in this movie, one through one live-action chain link and one directly in animation?
Who was the second name? Matt what?
McKenzie.
I don't know Matt McKenzie. That's my...
He plays Major Elliott. It's weirdly worded, but I had to include it because it's so interesting.
That's fine. Because Perry Gilpin is Roz from Frasier, right?
Correct. That's your chain link.
Oh. For Marvel characters?
Chain link. One chain link to a live action Marvel character.
Oh, Beast.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Matt McKenzie voices Beast in Wolverine and the X-Men.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, because he's a voice actor. Okay.
Yeah.
They've forgone all the voice actors in this movie and they hired real actors instead.
Yeah, except for this guy.
Except for that guy. That's what was throwing me off. I'm like, well, he's a real... I was trying to place him in a live action thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotcha. All right, steel level question. What is the name of the summoned dragon god recurring through the series who often requires multiple party members to summon?
Oh, man. I should know that.
I did not even know there were fucking dragons in this series.
Well, the only in summons, which are like gods, like you said, that help you in battle.
Oh, okay.
I just can't think of his fucking name. Behemoth or Behemoth?
Close enough. I'm gonna give it to you. It's Bahamut.
Ah, Bahamut. Yes,
But
that's the translation.
But I'm assuming that is a version,
Yes.
a different language version of Behemoth. Yeah.
Thank God.
All right. What you got?
Oh, veteran level question. 2 of our soldier coworkers here are voiced by actors who have already appeared together in legendary movies twice in the 1990s.
Okay.
Name both
Oh,
films.
you're giving me a few things. It's Ving Rhames and Steve Buscemi.
It is.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, that's one.
Ooh. Is there another Tarantino?
No.
I don't know.
Directed by Simon West.
Oh, fucking Con Air.
Yes, sir.
God damn it. He's Diamond Dog and Steve Buscemi is Garland Green.
Damn, I almost want to give it to you because you got the character names. That is correct.
Well, I had to make up for it because I couldn't think of Danny Trejo's fucking character last week.
2 Con Air questions in a row.
It was. I like it. And your diamond question. What was the release year and console for the original Final Fantasy?
Ooh, that's interesting. I'm going to say 1987.
Yep.
And
87.
Was it NES? Or was it the Wonder Swan?
The what? Excuse me?
That's a real thing. Was it the
Is
NES?
there alien ghosts? Is there a spirit in that thing?
Or the Famicom?
It's the Famicom.
That's the NES.
Yeah. I would have taken NES too. It's in parentheses. But yeah.
Nice.
All right. Well, let's get back to finding out what's going on with these spirits within.
This is where I put this note, so we might as well do it before you
yeah.
get back to the plot.
Please.
This is one of those movies. Do you watch movies with subtitles? I have to.
My girlfriend forces me to. I do sometimes, but if it's something that I can hear very well, it annoys me to have them on the screen because I can't do anything but read them.
Well, I won't do it for comedy because it'll ruin a joke.
Yeah.
But I have to now. You and I are metalheads.
Mm-hmm.
I've listened to loud ass music my whole life and it's catching up to me. This is one of those movies where the subtitles are fucking reworded.
That drives me insane.
Why do they do that shit?
I don't know.
Is it the original script?
It's that, or maybe because it's through Japanese, the Japanese company, maybe it was interpreted the way it was originally written in Japanese.
Yeah, maybe, and then
I
spoken
don't know.
differently. There are a lot of movies like this that aren't Japanese, though. So I don't know what the fuck. Like every sentence they speak in this movie is reworded in the subtitles.
That always throws me off when it's like that.
I hate it. Anyway, go
All
on.
right, back to the plot. So they promptly arrest them, and General Dickhead comes in to seize power and force the council's hand. He gives a little backstory that Phantom's killed his family, and that's why he's this way.
I guess we needed that.
We guess we needed that. So far I don't know. I just think it's bad villain writing. Like your whole thing is to make him be ruthless,
Yeah.
not evil, but very cold, calculating military. The bad military guy.
Yeah, he's actually on their side.
Yeah, he's trying to
Eradicate
the things that are killing them and everything. Like
Yeah.
he already has motivations that make sense.
Yeah.
So adding extra ones, so we're less upset with him, which weakens the theme. I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah. You said she had a revelation. Are you about to talk about it, or what
Yes,
they are?
yes.
Okay.
So they're releasing some phantoms in order to cause havoc, to scare the council. In the holding cell, Aki explains that these are all ghosties. I knew it.
Dude, that's my game over moment. Because you've been calling them bio-etheric spirit phantoms for a fucking hour.
Yeah.
Of course they're fucking ghosts.
Of course, yes.
That's what all those words mean.
I don't know if I put one this week, but I've got a few.
You just love this movie too much.
Yeah, that must be what it is.
I couldn't bring myself to do one.
Maybe it was early on. I don't know where I forgot. We'll get there. If not, I'll give y'all one at the end. I'll pick my least favorite moment from this and go there. But they were just souls of the spirits that died on a particular chunk of planet. I thought that was a better revelation than their ghosts because I knew they were fucking ghosts.
Yeah, you've been calling them ghosts the whole time. It's in the title of the movie.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
God damn it.
Dun, dun, dun. That is like, and I apologize if I'm spoiling Spider-Man Far From Home. If you don't want to hear this, skip ahead a minute. In Homecoming, they have the big reveal where the dad is Vulture. Amazing.
Yeah.
Such a good moment.
Yeah.
And then they try to do the same thing with Mysterio, and the second one's like, motherfucker, if you've read a comic, you know that Mysterio's the bad guy.
Heard of Mysterio.
Yeah. It would have been more of a reveal if you had him come in playing the bad guy, and then it's a flip, like, oh, he was actually sent here from a thing. Like,
yeah.
No, that's just standard. That's just the stock options for him.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
It's dumb.
So yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. It's in the name of the goddamn movie. But yeah. So the Ghosty release did not go the way that General Dick had thought it would go. Dragons start ripping through people's souls like crazy. The laser bars on the holding cell dissipate and the gang runs away. Gray and Aki are cornered on platform by monsters.
I like when the fucking lasers go away and that overhead alert voice.
Yes. Yep.
What's it saying?
It says, proceed to the nearest evacuation facility or something like that.
It says it like 4 times.
And then he's like, I think we should proceed to the
nearest evacuation facility.
Yeah, he cracks me up.
He's funny.
And he also, right before the bars go away, he's like, what am I going to do? Just wave a magic wand? And then they go away right as he says that. So after Gray and Aki got cornered, the gang rolls up in a warthog from Halo to save them.
Yeah, they fucking do.
Inside the base,
they went down a large diagonal elevator to get down there too.
Yes,
which is video game as fuck.
Yes, they did. That this part felt so video game for me.
And the way Abby from Last of Us spun the turret around, looked cool as shit.
Yep.
I think her name's Jane.
Yeah. So inside the base, the ghosties are just ripping shit up and killing everybody. They speed away. They speed away and jump and crash the vehicle, getting to the other side of the flames.
Yep.
When they land, Ryan is hurt really badly and trapped in the Jeep. Is this one a Jeep? Am I okay to say Jeep?
I fucking hate him. I hate him.
Oh, actually, it's a Land Rover.
I retire from the podcast.
Come on, baby. You don't play. So they leave him with a gun at his request. They go off to try their own plan to stop the Phantoms. They're getting some sort of large apparatus going while Jane and Neil banter back and forth. Once the apparatus is functional, Neil stands up in triumph. But this was a cool moment. Jane's face drops to reveal that the tentacles are coming up behind him.
Yeah.
The way that they have her play it is, I like that.
Yeah, it's impactful.
So it comes through him and takes his soul out. They take your soul out over there. Far away behind glass, Gray looks in terror as a host of tentacles spring up around Jane. I think I've seen a video like that somewhere before.
Jesus. I've played a video game like this before. This is some Fall of Reach type shit.
Oh, yeah. For real. Jane, out of ammo, sets her gun down and turns her headset off and quietly accepts her fate as the tentacles strike her down. Which, sure, but they've made her out to be the scrappiest of the group.
Yeah.
I don't know that I like the quiet acceptance.
Yeah. I don't know.
I guess it's a cool moment.
Yeah, there's a quiet badassery to it, too.
It's noble, but it doesn't feel like it fits what they've kind of built her out to be.
Yeah. She's been abrasive the whole time.
Yeah. The tentacles are attached to an enormous monster that is headed for Aki and Sid. Gray starts shooting at it with his small-ass rifle from far away. The heavy shots start laying into it, revealing that Ryan had only crashed 20 feet away.
Yeah,
I've been watching this the whole goddamn time. I laughed so hard. It's like he was just off screen for everything we've watched for the last 5 fucking minutes. And
Yes.
the camera slightly skews over and he's just laying there shooting the gun.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
it is.
Oh, he shoots a container of fuel cores, which dispatches the monster. His look of relief gets washed over in orange to reveal that he, in fact, did not kill the monster. Or it was a different one. It's the same one, right? It
fucking knows?
didn't. Yeah, there's tentacles and orange shit everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. That tentacle monster or another tentacle monster kills him. As Ryan is dispatched, Gray starts getting his attention again and tells Aki and Sid to get out of there. Aki swings over and Gray jumps onto the ships. Sid pulls him up. On the ship, Gray and Aki share a moment of grief followed by a moment of intergalactic coitus. And General Dickhead's ship, he puts a gun to his head, but has the moment that many disgruntled men have. Why just end my pathetic, shitty life when I could go end or ruin a bunch of people's productive, not hate-filled lives?
He was going to kill himself here, right?
He was.
He dechambered a bunch of bullets first for some reason. He left one in,
Play Russian roulette.
right? He's just bored.
You're just working harder. I don't know. It's oh, God. So he ends up putting the gun down and heads for the Zeus laser. The 3 remaining good guys go searching for the 8th spirit. They find it in a crater full of phantoms.
They vote on whether they're going to do that.
They do vote. They outvote Ben Affleck real hard.
It seems cruel to outvote a guy that just lost 3 friends.
Yeah. Trying to save y'all's dumb fucking ghost chasing asses.
Yes.
That's like if you, Andy, and Raymond died and someone was like, hey, go save Zach Bagan. Fuck you. I don't give a shit about his ghost hunting ass. What the fuck?
Yeah. Right?
Give me a moment. Let me have a cold drink first or something. Shit. It's too much. But they find out that the 8th spirit is a phantom spirit.
Okay.
So
Yet another word for ghost.
So I guess it saves you some work because you don't have to take the spirit out. It's already there. I don't fucking know.
You guys need to hit the thesaurus. We'll find more words for ghost.
Spectre, Revenant. Anyway.
Yeah.
Gray says it's a suicide mission. Sid doesn't completely disagree, but then says they could fly down into the crater and attach something to Aki's chest plate. Gray asks what will happen next, and Sid hesitates and says, we wait. The hesitation clearly means like that Aki's gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
That's what he's getting at there. And he's like, what does that mean? Or what, like, and he's just like, no, nothing. He even doubles down on it, like, no, it's fine. He's treating him like a little kid.
Yeah.
It's like, we wait. He's like, I don't know, you know, whatever. You know, your girlfriend dies. It's fine. You know, we found a ghost, though. So General Dickhead reaches the cannon and receives approval from the council.
Hey, Keith David's back.
Keith David is back.
I was getting pissed.
Yeah. If you have somebody with a voice that
Right?
awesome,
What are you doing?
You've got to use him. We mentioned Keith David a little bit. If y'all don't know who Keith David is, you do.
Yeah.
Because he's in everything.
Yeah.
If you ever watched, let me go for some like broad ones here.
The Arbiter in Halo.
The Arbiter in Halo. Something about Mary. How'd you get the beans above the Frank?
Yep. I didn't take it out for
I didn't take it off from
Requiem for a Dream.
Requiem for a Dream. He's Childs from The Thing, which I think is the best thing that he's ever, as far as like a project. That movie is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah. My only second place for him would be he's Admiral Anderson in Mass Effect, the whole trilogy.
Oh yeah, you love Mass Effect.
I do.
Man, I really want to play those.
You do. This movie is Mass Effect as fuck, except Mass Effect's interesting.
Yeah,
Spoilers.
things happen.
Yeah. I feel like, I'll get into it later. I feel like Mass Effect loves this movie, but I'll cover that later.
Okay. So Aki and Gray descend into the crater to find the spirit. General Dickhead sees them, calls them traitors, and pushes on. They find the spirit as the Zeus laser revs up and fires, killing the 8th spirit. Plot twist.
Mm-hmm.
They go to abort the mission when the Giga Tentacle monster spews forth from the crater. This thing just won't fucking go away. It looks like it was rendered by the Mortal Kombat Annihilation crew.
Yeah.
It is real bad.
Real bad.
This
I
one
agree.
is... I will give them 90% of this. They have done a very good job on making it look good and passable. And there's just these few... And mostly with those fucking monsters is what makes it rough.
Yeah. The non-human things, weirdly enough.
Yep.
Weird.
It snaps the tow cables hauling the exploration vehicle in, and they crash to the bottom of the crater surrounded by ghosties. Aki tries to reason with General Dickhead, which goes about as well as you'd think it would. They start firing the laser, and they have to fire a few times, and this thing has to warm up, like in video games with a laser. So they're like, this is not working. This is going to destroy everything. And he's just hell bent and is telling his men pretty much to go fuck themselves. And he's going down to manually fire the laser as many times as he can.
Yeah.
And then he goes down there and kicks it up to 11. Sid realizes that the 8th spirit fused with an Earth Gaia spirit. What is this shit? So Sid tells him to sit tight and don't shoot any of the ghosties coming to kill them. They just have to sit there like sitting ducks. Yeah. I guess. Aki decides to take a nap. In her dream, her heart ghost pops out and merges with her. I don't even know what that is. I literally just wrote out the words question mark because I don't know what happened. I watched it.
2.5.
2.5. And I didn't get to this part on my third watch, but I skipped to it. Because I knew that this was one of the confusing parts, and I still don't really know exactly
okay, good. I
what
don't
was
either.
going there. But she wakes up with clarity. She sees that the 8th spirit found her. Gray keeps trying to reach the control to shut off the signal, worried that she'll die, or that they'll all die. She tells him to trust her. That was funny because they were like literally like physically fighting over the button and like pretty much like slapping his hand like a little kid.
Yeah.
Like, no, let me do it. So General Dickhead fires the weapon 2 more times, the second of which destroys his own ship and everyone on it.
Yeah.
It's so funny. In the rubble and the aftermath of the laser blast, somehow Gray and Aki are fine. Gray tells her to save herself. She spreads the wave through them and the spirit is carried away. Sid brings Aki and Gray's hollowed out husk to the surface, and the sun is shining, and the lone hawk or eagle is flying in the sky.
That looked cool.
It did look cool.
Looked great.
Yeah, I get what they were going for.
Yeah.
Metaphorically. But
Right.
Yeah, I know. And that was Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within.
The spirits within, indeed.
Final thoughts?
It's not a good movie, but it is not anywhere near. It kind of is a good movie. It's not anywhere near as bad as everyone says it is. It's just slow.
Okay.
Now, Sakaguchi is an RPG director. So he has these massive, huge ideas for these huge interconnecting worlds, and now he's got 2 fucking hours to try to cram it all into our brains.
Yeah.
So that's not enough.
It is not at all.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think they did okay for what they were trying to do here. I appreciate that this was the first of its kind.
Yeah.
I appreciate all the weight and budgetary things and him trying to kind of bridge medias. They had a lot of things going against him.
Yeah.
So I give him a little bit of credence there, but I do not think this is great. I think its biggest sin is being boring.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have enough time to give all of his lore and all of his things that would have explained this the way he would have wanted to.
Yeah.
But yet somehow this thing could have been a half hour shorter and been better. Because if it was all a little bit convoluted anyway, I feel like jettisoning some of the more silly things could have helped that. I struggle with it because I watch it and I know that it's not terrible.
Right.
But I've just had the least fun with this one of anything we've watched.
I will agree with that. It is not fun, except for Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
And he's fun maybe 3 times.
Yep. It's just it takes itself very seriously. I know what they were going for because they were like, this is the future of media. They're going to do all these things, but I don't buy it. I don't subscribe to it. It is not bad, but I was trying to make myself say it's a good movie and I can't.
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird because I do want to say it's good, but then I'm like, well, don't say good. There's got to be another word. And fine isn't good enough for me. It takes itself very seriously for what it is. And he is famous for not doing that. There's fucking...
I was going to say, aren't the Final Fantasy games like...
goofy as shit.
Pretty tongue-in-cheek? Like
they are...
get what they're doing?
The plot they're telling is fucking heavy as shit, usually. It's all about fucking personal trauma and loss and politics, all sorts of crazy shit. But then it's interspersed with anime shit.
Yeah.
With goofy expressions, and they ride around on Big Bird.
and I think some of that's tyranny of expectations. I feel like I kind of expected some of that. I expected a couple winks, a couple nods in this to the fact that we were chasing interdimensional space ghosts, and not the cool space ghost not coast to coast.
Yeah.
That's what I got for that. Let's get to a canon check here.
I have no idea how to rank this on Canon Check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 were out. 7 came out in September of 1997, and he immediately fucked off to go start making this movie. The Gaia stuff was added in 3 because he lost his mom during development of 3, Sakaguchi.
Okay.
So the Gaia stuff is like an afterlife sort of spirits get to live on type of thing. It's in every game fucking since.
Okay.
There's a Sid in every game.
I did know that.
Yeah. He looks fucking great. I digress.
Yeah.
Every single character in this is not in a single Final Fantasy game. There is no magic. There are no swords. There's no chocobos, no Moogles, no Bahamut. Oh, I did know his fucking name.
Yeah, you did.
I just forgot. But the Final Fantasy games all have nothing to fucking do with each other. They're episodic.
Yeah.
And this was made by the guy that fucking created Final Fantasy, so it is canon.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't made by him, I'd give it a C-, because it's got nothing to do with fucking Final Fantasy, except that Final Fantasy has nothing to do with itself, in a way.
Yeah.
But it is made by him, which makes me want to give it a fucking A+, because it is canon.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to rank it because he's involved.
And I don't know the games well enough to make an argument. My only argument, and it's a bad one because you know way better than me, is that I don't know Final Fantasy very well, but I have an idea of what it is. I could probably tell you a decent amount just because it's permeated culture so much.
Yeah.
And this feels like a whole other thing away from it, from what I know. But again, if it's more like an anthology and it's made by the guy, then I agree. Like you could really pick whatever, and it's true.
In a way, everyone's favorite Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy VII, is completely fucking different than the first 6. The first 6, you're wandering around grasslands with magic and swords, and 7's about a fucking future with a giant corporation siphoning life off of the land, and it's industrial, and there's guns, and so I mean the next logical step would almost be space. So I it's almost impossible to rank it. I'd give it a C- if he wasn't involved, A+ if he is. So I don't know what else to do.
I can't help you on this one. This is your decision.
I mean, it's canon because it's Sakaguchi. So I guess A+.
All right.
All right.
An A+. Let's get into Respawn Recast.
Let's do that.
All right. I think I go first on this one, right? Because you went last time. Yeah.
Sure.
So I struggled with this because I was trying to figure out what lane did I want to go down. I feel like this was a CG movie trying desperately to be a real live action movie.
Yeah.
That was kind of the whole thing.
Yeah.
So they went for real actors, but I think that's one of the weak points of this movie. So I gave a couple of names, and everybody else I filled in with voice talent because I feel like that's the smart way to go.
Nice.
So, given that preamble, my director is Robert Zemeckis.
Oh, wow.
You probably know who Robert Zemeckis is, but Back to the Future, Forrest Gump,
Yep.
a million super famous movies.
Yep.
He also has done a lot of VO and mocap stuff too. He's Polar Express. He's done the realistic mocap voiceover stuff, and he also understands comedies being not comedy. He doesn't understand comedy, which would have helped with the dialogue and stuff to make this a little more fun. But he's also very good about making things tight. Even though his movies are sometimes a little on the long side, there's not much fat ever, and I feel like if anyone could have strategically cut 10 or 15 minutes out of this to make it a more cohesive and less head scratcher of a movie,
Yeah.
he's the guy.
Yeah. I went with the only fucking possible answer, which is Tetsuya Nomura, who was a character designer at Square Enix as far back as Final Fantasy VII. He is the guy that took over Final Fantasy after Sakaguchi left.
Oh, okay.
So he directed every Kingdom Hearts game, which say what you will about those, but he also directed Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy 8, 10, 12, 13.
Hell yeah.
So
That's the job.
yeah, I was going to say, he's the guy. 7 Remake's fucking amazing. And he also directed Advent Children. So he's already got the CG filmmaking notch on his belt. And Advent Children, which we're not going to cover because you need to have played the game to understand it. But Advent Children is fucking dope.
Oh, yeah. All right. So for Aki, I chose Sandra Oh.
Nice.
Her most well-known thing would be Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
But also just prolific. She's done
Very.
some voice acting, but she's also just in a lot of different things. She would ground the story and people would know who she is. So even though she has done plenty of voice acting, she would still have a name to be attached to the, to the marquee.
Absolutely. I went with Laura Bailey because I just wanted the current best voice actress possible.
I like it.
I feel like she'd bring a lot more emotion to this. She was Chun-Li in the games. We talked about her.
Yeah.
Trivia.
Yep.
Yeah, she's everybody famous in every video game for the last 10 years.
Fuck yeah. For Gray, I have Robert Downey Jr.
Ooh.
Because that is, if you're going to spend up some money on somebody, I want to go with voice mostly. So who is one face I could put on that poster?
Yeah.
They're gonna go, oh shit, Robert
Yeah.
Downey Jr.'s in this? And that's who I'm going with.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's what they did here. I saw this as such a fucking reverse Mass Effect ripoff because I think Mass Effect kind of ripped this off. It took all of its best ideas and made something cohesive out of it. So for Gray, I went with Raphael Sparge, who voices Kaden Alenko in Mass Effect, which is one of the main love interests if you're a female. He's your companion throughout all 3 games.
Okay, cool. For Dr. Sid, I chose one of my favorite voices of all time and has a little bit of cachet to go with him too. Kelsey Grammer.
Ooh.
Donald Southern was good. His voice is great.
Yeah, he was.
But I feel like Kelsey Grammer fits that bill too and has a cool voice and sounds very doctorly.
He does. I picked my favorite voice of all time, Lenny James.
Oh, nice.
That would be Morgan from The Walking Dead.
Lenny James. Oh, Destiny. Yeah.
Yes.
He's
Lord
Destiny.
Shaxx in Destiny. If you've ever played any multiplayer game in Destiny, he's screaming at you the whole time.
That's a great pick. For General Dickhead, what is his actual name?
General Hyde.
I never put, okay. Never even took the time to figure out what his name was. I just went with General Dickhead. Normally I correct myself over time, but I was like, no, this is perfect. This works.
Yeah.
Clancy Brown.
Ah, nice.
So he's very prolific in the voice acting world, but also in real acting, you might know him as the prison guard from Shawshank Redemption.
Yep.
So he definitely has that in him. He's also Mr. Krabs from
Right.
SpongeBob. on a slightly...
Boy's got range.
Not why I chose him,
Yeah.
but...
All right, fair enough. I chose Tyler Hoechlin, who was Superman on the Supergirl show on CW.
Okay.
But more importantly, he works with Tetsuya Nomura because he's been the voice of Sephiroth for the past 20 years.
Yep. Okay.
So
That's good. For Ryan, this is where I really started just marking out for voice actors.
hell yeah.
My Ryan is Christopher Judge.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Who is Kratos from the newer God of War
And
games.
Goro in My Mortal Kombat.
Yep. Yep.
Hell yeah. I think I started marking out for voice actors here too. Yeah. For Ryan, I chose Keith David
Hell yeah.
because he should have fucking bid in
He
this.
should have
more.
been, yeah, you should have given him more to do if you're going
Yes.
to bring him into this.
Absolutely.
For Jane, I chose Laura Bailey.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Because
She can do
again,
it.
I was like, who is the voice actress that I would want for any of these things? It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. She's Abby in The Last of Us.
yep. And
Nice.
got that edge to her. So,
Hell yeah. I chose Jennifer Hale, who is female Commander Shepard
Okay.
from Mass Effect.
Yep.
She's got that commanding voice. She plays a strong badass. Totally.
For Neil, I went with Matt Mercer.
Oh my God, I love Matt Mercer's voice.
I do too.
It's so good.
And he can do some of the little comedy things and stuff like that. I could have gone with someone a little bit more comedic,
Yeah.
but I love Matt Mercer. He's the guy from Critical Role, the D&D online thing.
Yep.
That's probably not surprising anybody who listens to this. They probably know who Matt Mercer is. But,
Probably.
in a couple iterations of Resident Evil has played Leon Kennedy, my favorite video game character of all time.
Specifically the animated movies.
Yep.
Yep.
which I watched recently.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice. Are they still good?
I like them, yeah.
Hell yeah. We're not going to cover them, so you might as well cover them right now.
Yep, exactly. We'll talk about them next week. Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah. For Neil, I went with Mark Mears, who is male Commander Shepard.
Nice.
I wanted to see them act together.
That's awesome. And finally, for Major Elliott, I chose Troy Baker.
Love it.
Because
you knew I would.
Yeah, oh yeah.
God, I love Troy Baker. We had a game night the other night where we went around just asking random questions, and one of the questions on one of the cards was, who's your favorite actor, like to actually watch? And I picked Troy Baker. So, love it.
He's Nathan Drake in...
Sam. No, he's Sam
Drake.
Drake.
He's Sam.
Yeah, Nolan North is Nathan Drake.
Oh, right. My bad.
Troy Baker is Joel.
Joel in The Last of Us. Yep.
He's the main character in BioShock Infinite. He actually has played both Batman and Joker at different points.
I knew that one. Yep. Or I didn't know the Batman. I knew he played Joker.
And anybody you've ever heard that sounds like those guys has been voiced by Troy Baker. I picked Brian Bloom. He is also a prolific voice actor. He mostly does military shooters. He's in every fucking Call of Duty game. He plays Cap in Marvel vs. Capcom. He is BJ Blazkowicz in the Wolfenstein games. And awesome. For a touchstone for you, he is Roman Sionis in the Arkham games.
Hey, yeah.
Black Mask.
Yeah, so. he sounds cool as shit in that.
Yeah, he does.
All right. Game over moment. You already gave yours, right?
Yes.
Mine is their big reveal. Mine is their ghost. Like
same one then.
You've
been calling them ghosts the whole time, guys.
Yeah. Guilty pleasure. Mine is, I'm a simple man, Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
The voice acting is not amazing. It's a little stilted because it's his first go around. But getting to hear Steve Buscemi be the ladies' man is a lot of fun.
It is.
Because we don't normally get to see him in that role.
Yeah. Man, I guess I'll just give it to visuals. I think the environments look fucking amazing.
The environments look great. And the
people are acceptable.
The humans look good.
Yeah.
For the time, they look great.
Dr. Sid looks fucking amazing for some reason.
Does.
I think he was done by a different team.
With if they'd have put a little bit more face texture on him, General Dickhead looks awesome.
Yeah, he does.
General Dickhead actually looks like Pete Hegseth.
Yeah,
like they do look like.
Yeah, he
that's
does.
not me trying to make a joke. Like they look.
They do.
Almost identical.
Yeah.
All right. So that brings us to the leaderboard. Currently in number 1, Mortal Kombat. 2, Wing Commander. 3, Lara Croft Tomb Raider. 4, Street Fighter. 5, Super Mario. 6, Double Dragon. And 7, Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Kyle, where should we put this one?
I don't know. It is a good movie in the way that what Oscar bait movie, like The Phantom Thread or 3 Billboards.
Yeah.
In the way that a good drama is, it has a good story to tell. It's well acted. It's fun to look at. It is not fun to watch because it is so slow. And if you watch the trailer, we watched the trailer.
They wring every ounce of action into that trailer.
It's always been a few days since we've seen them by the time we're able to get together. So we watch the trailers to remind us, and it's 2 minutes long and it's straight action the whole time. It's every fucking second of action for the movie.
Because what's the runtime on this? It's got to be almost 2 hours, if not 2 hours.
I think it was like an hour 46-ish, because if it had been any longer, it would have cost way too much fucking money to make.
That's fair. It felt like a year of my life, but
I clearly enjoyed it more than you did.
You very much did, but I do respect that it's got a lot going for it. I'll go ahead and jump in first on this one then.
Okay.
And I'll let you argue it. I would put this at number 5 under Street Fighter. So that would put it above Super Mario, Double Dragon, and Mortal Kombat Annihilation, because it doesn't give me anything to love. It doesn't give me anything to look back on fondly. It was a good movie. It still feels hard to get out of my mouth to say it's a good movie, but it was, and it did the things, but it doesn't have anything that makes me. Video game movies are supposed to be nostalgic, but I don't have that nostalgia piece. So I feel like makes it a little unfair on my side, but also there are some, like, I don't have any allegiance or fealty to Wing Commander or Lara Croft, and I feel like they're to Tomb Raider, and I feel like they're both obviously more fun and memorable and rewatchable than this. So for that, I would put it at 5.
Okay. If you had played the first 7 Final Fantasy games, you still wouldn't have nostalgia for this. It's got nothing to do with any of it. I think this movie, people are going to hate this. I think this movie is a better movie than Mortal Kombat, but it is not fun at all. And in a month, I'm not going to remember any of it. So I'd rather watch Street Fighter again, so I won't argue with you. 5 works for me.
Okay.
As long as we say it's better than those 3 crap movies at the bottom.
100%.
Okay.
And if we're talking about actual movie making, it's probably better than Street Fighter 2.
Probably.
But
I'd rather watch Street Fighter.
But I'd rather watch Street Fighter again and had a lot of fun.
Me
moments.
too.
I had a lot of fun. Not that I didn't have fun just now. I was talking about it, but
yeah.
But there's a lot of goofy like things that you're like waiting to come up so we can talk about.
Yeah.
And this is more like we knew we were going to have fun things to say. We knew stuff was going to come up, but like with those other movies, you're like, oh, when this happens, I can't wait to see what they have to say about it. So
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then that's the final tally there. So we've still got Mortal Kombat, who's I feel like days are going to be numbered pretty soon, especially with Kyle at the helm here.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat at 1, Wing Commander at 2, Lara Croft at 3, Street Fighter at 4, Spirits Within, the one we're watching right now, Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within at number 5, Super Mario at 6, Double Dragon at 7, and Mortal Kombat Annihilation at 8.
I like it.
All right. Next week, I am real excited.
Yeah, you are.
The movie, you can wait and see how we feel. But as far as video game franchises go, we're about to tackle my favorite one of all time, Resident Evil.
And I have a ton of different favorite games. This is definitely top 5 franchises.
Hell yeah. We both love it. Probably going to be a long one next week, but it's going to be well worth it. You're going to...
Hell yeah.
We
are going to record it the day after Requiem came out.
Yeah, we are. And spoiler, without giving spoilers, we're going to talk about it a little bit. Good stuff. Anyway, you can find Resident Evil on Hulu if you have a subscription. Otherwise, you'll have to rent it from Amazon or whatnot. You can also watch clips and engage with us on social media at Canon Brawl Pod on TikTok, Canon Brawl on Instagram, cannonbrawlpod.com will take you directly to our Spotify page. And if you're enjoying the podcast, we invite you to rate, review, like, follow, comment, share, all those things because it helps us out a ton.
It really does.
Trying to get this thing off the ground, putting in a lot of work, and we just really, really appreciate you guys listening to us. And you should also listen to my brother Kyle here on his podcast that he's going to talk to you about real quick.
I have another podcast called Chain Link Theater where we link movies by actor. If you ever played the movie, if you've ever played the movie game, we just pick a movie, and then at the end of each episode, we pick an actor from that movie to pick the next movie. Me and my wife, we're like 20 episodes deep.
Yeah, they are, and they're very funny. I suggest them highly.
And I'm pretty sure we have a major announcement coming on that show pretty soon.
Oh, nice! Tune in for that. I think that's all we got for you this week, guys, and we will see you next week for Resident Evil.
Hell yeah.
See ya.
See ya.